The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
He shrugs and continues the game with a mirror, inspecting inside his nose.
Sauce? They told me I'm a sorcerer.
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose.
I don't see any sauce on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me, but you didn't die. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. You'll see. You can stay out here with me if you want.
Brachus Rex? Who's that again? Nice throne at least. Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave... Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident.
He sighs,
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? A consciousness. Very good.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you.
As for myself, when I consider this vast I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very...
Suddenly, having all the air of being deep...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own... I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself... The grandeur that is my fate has... hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. This and that. Tag along. Do you really... On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. Fine. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll... Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic I cannot master. Wavering is a sign of weakness. Finesse is a condition one should assume in any situation, from dining to discourse to dueling. What situations do you have in mind? Very well. Onwards, then.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that...
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be... Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it. Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation. There was a small incident which prompted my many rivals to move against. Such a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary to keep the common in line, of course, but what I meant was that being authority, sadly, that enlightened point of view quite clearly turned out to be academic. If not, we wouldn't be having this very conversation. I hardly know you as yet. Let's leave some mystery in the relationship, shall we? We can exchange criminal records later. I intend to rule an empire one day, not a tiny. To that end, I suggest we focus on the obvious. Of course, I'd much appreciate it if we managed to find a dreamer first, as am I. A prince. That said, there was something in the water. A voice made of air that soothed my flooding. Truly. How intriguing. Still.
He hesitates.
Are you a religious person? I'm rather relieved to hear it. Religious persons tend to be all too self-important in their supposed humility. As for myself, I perform the ancient. After all, when one is revered by many as a living god oneself, public deprecation would. There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it. And justified it is too. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
Magister Jalen. He wasn't so bad on the ship, at least. Poor fella. A black cat. Here, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, its eyes clear, and it shakes its...
Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat. I'm sure glad some of the others made it out alive too. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Now, where should I put this one?
Now speak. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Please. Your godmother has asked you a question.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
I repeat myself.
But I know no...
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speak.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, you'll...
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only... The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I...
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter...
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Come on, then, Lexi. Lay on.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself? They were so close, almost within arm's reach. You don't know them? Oh, remarkable. Bishop Alexander is the son of the divine. The lead, they are all that stand between you, me, and the void. And they were right here just a moment ago, attending to some business. Have a look yourself, miss. I think the traitor is still there.
Just hand over the gold. Oh, I'm not.
The cat's eyes are cloud. It appears confused.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality. A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. Farah was a straight-shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder and a cuckoo and twice as loud. What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over, and there ain't no amount of hollering that...
Where are you? Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. She was here. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her...
She soaks up a...
She ought to come with you then. You are an angel.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
Irma? Where are you, darling?
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon staff. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me-go. Otherwise, don't...
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same. No disrespect, eh? I'm used to calling all the divine's offspring that way.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh... Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First, chuff to you, Chief.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshy. Turn 'em out. We'll see about that, Freshy.
told him at noon exactly, didn't I?
Our Father, who presideth over us all.
I told him at noon exactly, didn't I?
It's too tight.
Where is he?
I'm ready. Healing.
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have you, cud?
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Great God.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily...
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before...
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Burrow looks you both up and down.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you.
The elf smiles and...
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back.
Good work there. Good work. I could...
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
He shrugs, looking up.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Everyone needs to make a living.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine
That's the truth. For me, for you. Why not help each other get out of here? The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need? Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for...
Right you are.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay the law down on that elf. Why do you want to help one of them?
You watch yourself.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman.
And what you after?
A grin cracked.
Sure thing. I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these as...
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no. Worthy is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might... So this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Need something in the kitchen, do you? Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Well, he runs this place and everyone in it, including you.
fit for beasts.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Everything there? Good.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me. Me? I know who I am. Well, at least I think I do. Sometimes it feels like... No. Huh? Yes.
The cat shakes its head, as if trying to wake up from a... The cat opens his mouth, as if to speak.
Leave me. Go. You leave me.
She groans in pain, refusing or unable to acknowledge you. The dog focuses at the cat. The cat's eyes are The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh.
I'm Buddy. It's no use anyway. You're nice. Emmy would have loved you. She was my mate for the last 7, carried the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her. Nope, haven't smelled her either. She was real bright, you know. Had the best sniffer you've ever seen. Say.
Good find.
Ooh. The dog focuses at the... The dog focuses at...
Cowrie, cockle, clam. Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. Ah, you want reunion. Life, we can see the things we lose. Not with our eyes. It is nothing. Many fragments Many fragments wash up on these shores. Tell me what you need. This beach, you mean? It is mild. Gentle waves lap.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. Well, don't worry too much. You here alone?
She gives you a...
Maybe you ought to give those companions of yours. Maybe they mean something to you after all. It's nothing. If I haven't learned that by... Used to be, I had a family. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes...
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix.
She talks for some time about birthday. Joy radiates from her as she remembers.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. Take care of yourself.
Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man. Time's up, Your Highness. It's stabbing time.
sense something nearby.
Fading! Focus! Fading!
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf.
Just stand aside, won't you?
Lone wolves decide their own bit.
The thug freezes in fear.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Everyone in camp's got to
Food? Protection? I have neither.
runs the kitchen. Me.
Burrow looks you both up.
Ah, get out of here.
The elf smiles.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Lay yourself to the greens.
So this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one.
What a crumbling disaster.
Ivan rolls his sleeves back down.
Good work there. Good work.
He stretches out one rough hand. He grips your hand tight as a vice and...
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got
He shrugs.
mercenaries. It's everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands. That's the truth. But why not help each other get out of here the usual way? Two heads are better than one.
He grins.
So, before we hit the road, survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But dexterous arts? What are you looking for exactly? A tapestry can do. Onwards.
He scans the hut.
Right you are.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal,
And what you after? I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself. For those bodyguards of her.
she looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in... Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? Magic and metal, like most of Dallas's designs. Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know. Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. Quiet. Loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader. People do change. Don't they? For you? Hell no. Worthy is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. All manner of things. It's bolted on there tight, ain't it? Oh, Dallas, you maniac. Dallas, you maniac.
leave me. Go. You leave me.
The cat's eyes are its eyes clear.
The squirrel's nose.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares. It appears confused, and yet somehow The cat's eyes are. It appears confused. The dog focuses.
I've spotted something. I need a shovel.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward. Nice.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones. Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire. I see how you feel then.
The girl's eyes are covered, but she turns as you approach. She smiles, as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I'm very sorry to see the thing inside. Is it becoming stronger? I see it. You know it is not true. This one is different, dangerous. It doesn't want you to know its name.
Something stirs within.
I can tell you, though.
The elf visibly shudders.
There's no time. It is...
Suddenly, your spirit shrinks away in terror. The thing looms. Your hands are suddenly desperate to rip the young elf apart. You want her skin under your nails, her blood in your mouth. You can't stop it. The voice is too loud. The pull is too strong.
We must hurt you if you hurt us, Losa. It is the only way to wake you up. Do you hear me? Please, you must subdue. Hurt her to save her. It's the only way.
The thing within is right.
You must weaken her to help her.
The girl's eyes are covered.
Ah, hello. I'm very sorry to see the thing inside. Is it becoming... I see it before my eyes. This case is... It doesn't want you to know.
Something stirs.
I can tell you, though.
The elf visibly
There's no time.
Suddenly, your spirit shrinks away in terror. The thing looms. Your hands are suddenly desperate to rip the young elf apart. You want her skin. You can't stop it.
We must hurt you if you hurt us.
The thing within is...
You must weaken her to help her. I feel him, but I do not see him.
The girl's eyes are covered.
Ah, hello. I'm very sorry to see the thing inside. Is it... I see it before my eyes. This case is... It doesn't want you to know.
Something stirs.
I can tell you, though.
The elf visibly...
There's no time.
Suddenly, your spirit shrinks away in terror. The thing looms. You can't stop it.
We must hurt you if you...
The thing within is...
You must weaken her to help her.
Whoever kills the other is the boss. Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you this time. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere. Ready? Go! You found me! Go!
thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
She bows.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs, I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I thank you.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
Oh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet I know how to spell intri... My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
I've spotted something.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can...
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here. Ah, you're back. And you brought... But who is this? Can it be a lizard? I never thought I'd see the day. Do you understand me, sir? Oh, no, I dare say I ought to enunciate. Can you help? 700 years. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange notion. A wicked king, it was. Brachus Rex by name.
The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this, yet my failure was absolute. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest. Seize the spear. End it.
It's stuck fast. It's stuck fast. It's stuck fast.
It's stuck fast.
Go on. Don't be shy. Talk to...
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Ugh, a human? You stink. No. I'm a lizard. I just didn't grow my scales yet. Yes, you were. Now get human.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I'm very sorry to see the thing inside. Are you losing very much time? I do not mean to disturb you. It's just... Never mind. How do I help you?
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave. My protector, my friend. An elf like me, when he is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out. You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free... Yes, please ask. Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken. But I see all the same. He is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. You understand when you meet him, after you escape. It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us. I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain. I know they help.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Fear? Pity, perhaps. A blind wolf, never mind. If you need to suit up, I can offer you a fair price. You, the Red Demon, the exiled pig. I'd heard they'd sent you here, but I'd hoped you'd have drowned yourself before crossing my path. Demons lie. You say you... You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls. That's for you to
I know they help.
Rest now. You'll hie yourself to the grave.